Hey yo, what's up everybody? How we doing today? I'm not sure why this game volume is so dang low on my end. But I'm turning it up on my end. Hopefully it's coming out okay for you guys. How does it sound on your end, hon? Okay. Oh god. Yeah. Do you hear it? Here we go. What the heck? It was working yesterday when Ian was messing with it. You can't hear any of the music at all? Duck Station or another emulator? It's uh PCSX2, but for some reason sound's not coming through and my controller's not working. How you doing, Adro? It's not registering? No, not at all. Like, yeah, it's just being weird. Although it was working yesterday. But yeah, everything's working normal on here. For I gotta get Chubb. He knows. He'll know. Buzz controller. How strange. Was it plugged in on startup? Yeah. And then I unplugged it and plugged it back in just to be safe. Yo, what up, Rez? How you doing? Chubb. I need your assistance, sir. I can't get this to work. Like, the controller's plugged in. Also, for some reason, the sound isn't coming through. Like, the game's currently on. And I see the audio levels on OBS. Like, here, I'll bring it to my other screen so I can show you guys. So, just so you see what's going on here, desktop audio is right here. That's all the noise that my desktop is making. Maybe I just need to crank up the volume a bit more. I don't know. There we go. Okay, not in OBS. Okay, I had a feeling that's what was the case. Right-click the volume menu? Audio? Would it be under settings? Oh. Oh, that's really loud. Oh, right click it. Okay. Okay. Now what? Volume mixer. Ooh, that's hella loud. Can you guys... open and drag the slide bar? What up, Jax? Oh, here we go. Wow, this is way low. Here it is. How's the game sound now? Holy shit, that sounds way good. Forgot to turn it back up. Oh, because it was blowing your eardrums out. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. But yeah, hey Jax, how you doing, man? Thank you for coming in. How you doing today? Sorry, we're just troubleshooting some, it's a new emulator. It's a PS2 emulator that my brother got me hooked up on yesterday. Shout outs to him, the Mr. Chubb Mac, the fucking Frog Knight Chubb. Then if the controller isn't working as it unplugged at all during the start of the emulator, no. I think it was plugged in the entire time. I can actually turn it down on my end now. So maybe what I can do is I'll close the emulator and open it back up. No, we don't need to save that. Yes, shut down. Close. Close. We'll open this baby back up. Yeah. It's only letting me pause it, which is weird. So when I go into controllers, it says USB port 1 is not connected. But it says DualShock 2 is plugged in. And let me know if you guys need the game volume to go up more. I can always do that. Auto assign button where your face is. Automatic mapping? Sheesh, yo, what is up? My boy Soviet MK. Hey, my boy Chubb. He out here doing the damn thing. Let's fucking go.
I must say I'm disappointed.
Oh, we gotta do something about this though. VSync is not on. We need to make it on.
Tell me.
Where do I go for that
To
again?
murder your brothers.
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
Eternity is relentless, Raziel.
Settings.
When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge.
Shit.
To know the future, Raziel.
Let's
To see
fucking
its
go.
paths and
Hell
streams
yeah,
tracing
man.
out into the infinite. As a man, I could
My
never
boy, the
contain such
motherfucking Schmo. Thank you so much for that resubscribe,
Each
my
of us
dude.
is
Thank
so
you.
much more than we once were. Do you not feel with all your
How are you
soul
doing tonight, man?
we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine eons ago. We each play out the parts fate has written.
Does this have a VSync?
Free will is an illusion.
I found the tomb of Sarafan Kane.
Oh,
How could you
I'll let this
profane
rock for a
the
minute,
priest
though.
by turning him into a vampire?
How
I'm not
could
sure
I
it's a new
not?
build. That's okay.
One must keep his
It
friends
starts because I'm gonna
close,
fire it
Raziel,
up.
and his
Yo, it's up
enemies
right now,
even
baby boy.
closer. Who better to serve me than those
Big
whose
double-
passion
little full
transcends
screen.
all notions of good and evil?
The Sarafan were saviors.
That's the widest it's given me.
Corruption that we represent. My eyes are open, Kane. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Sarafan were noble?
But it's an old PS2 game, yeah.
Oh, don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
God, the voice acting in this game is just top notch. Shit, you can't find anywhere else.
You nearly had me, Raziel.
Could also be the cutscene. Maybe. That's true.
But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Man. Yeah, how's everyone doing tonight, man? Holy shit, we got 9 people in here already? Yo, people are coming out for this motherfucking banger.
Redeemer and destroyer.
Old school ass
Pawn
PS2 game.
and Messiah.
Doing good, bro? Hell yeah, man. I'm glad to hear it.
So, welcome to your destiny.
Didn't realize I was streaming. Yeah, I kind of raw dogged it.
Where am I? Is the usual question. In your case,
Mobius, we
when
get to hear you
might
talk
be
for a
more
while.
apt?
Very well, you old snake. If you'd prefer I use my bare hands.
This is completely unexpected. This orb disables our vampire.
Look at
enemies,
Mobius
leaving
pretend to
them
be
helpless
innocent.
and incapacitated.
Oh, I
Strangely,
couldn't
it seems to have the
possibly
same
do,
effect
you
on that
dirty
peculiar weapon of
Raziel. Hang on,
yours.
let me play with this
But
volume a
you
little
must
more.
believe me. I mean you no harm.
You can drop the benevolent facade, Mobius. I know who and what you are. I should kill you where you stand.
Perhaps you should, my boy. But you don't.
Are you so certain of that, Mobius?
My role as Time Guardian affords me a
Okay, so
certain
the screen
level
tearing's
of
not as prevalent on the
omniscience,
stream side of
Raziel.
things, it looks like.
No, you don't kill me. That honor belongs to your maker, Cain. Some 30 years from now.
God, I love that custom emote you did.
You are a pair.
Yo,
You're
so
just
like,
as fatalistic as he is.
Death comes for us all.
did
Raziel.
the new sub fucking notification go off? Because I didn't hear
How
it,
is it
but
that
I
you
know
know
I
my
can't hear it
name?
on my end because it's deafening for you guys.
On the
Let me know if I need to
contrary,
turn that shit up
I
at
know
all.
you very well.
I can tinker around
It grieves me to see
actually.
how cruelly Cain has used you. I knew
Oh, so you did
when
hear
were
it,
one of
Rez?
the Seraphim
You heard it?
Brotherhood, Raziel. We were even close.
Oh, please.
Fortunately, you need not love me now to be my ally.
Yes, it works.
Are we within the stronghold of the Seraphim
Yes,
priesthood?
this is the welcome.
But the glorious days of the Seraphim have long since passed.
Damn, that was actually one of my better impressions of the merchant.
This is a more cynical and indecorous age. My mercenary army now inhabits this stronghold. We strive to honor the memory of the Seraphim
Yes,
with
sir.
our
Hell yeah.
humble
Oh, this is such a
despair.
good night, man.
Is
Hell
this
yeah.
the vampire Vorador?
Bro, that was spot on. Oh, thank you.
Scourge of the
Thank
Sun,
you. That was the
most
happiest
depraved
accident
and
I can
decadent
have all night
example
so
of this
far.
whole degenerate race. He slaughtered 6 of my fellow guardians as they cowered defenseless in this room.
And you somehow survived this massacre?
I and 2 others. The
He only
circle
survived
was
because he wasn't in the room.
Only we 3 were spared.
How convenient. You'll forgive me if I don't naively devour every scrap of information you toss me. You have a reputation for deceit.
And who has slandered me so? Your malefactor, Cain? The one who betrayed and destroyed you? Our common enemy? Consider the source before you judge me too harshly. We'll forget about rekindling our old friendship then. But consider an alliance based on our
Smoking
common
on some
ground.
Northern Lights. What's everyone else smoking on tonight? This is a mystery blend that I got
You don't want to meddle in this,
from my
old man.
sister-in-law.
I know all about your
Chubb, what's the
little
stuff
schemes,
that
but you're simply out of your depth.
28% with
You
3.2 in the
underestimate
terps?
me, Rafa.
Yo, that's fucking banger,
show
man. That's nice. That sounds amazing, actually, bro.
Cain
You want to
is
come over?
lying in wait. Unaware that I've snatched you out of the time stream and brought you here to me.
She hasn't
See how
woken
he
yet. No
lingers at the
worries.
very
No need to wake the
pillars he
wifey
is
up.
destined to destroy, foolishly confident that he has eluded your grasp.
The
Christmas in
pillars
a
are still
jar, yo.
standing in this time.
What? Yo.
Yes, Raziel.
Yo.
They are the
My
embodiment
mom busted
of
out
the
a green
divine
crack
force which
fucking
preserves the
like
life of our
cartridge the
world.
last time I saw her,
We who
bro. I was
serve
like,
the pillars maintain
my
their
mommy,
delicate
she
balance, and
knows.
Cain is
She didn't give it to me,
destined
but
be
she
the
definitely let me
fulcrum
try that
upon
shit,
which
and I was like,
balance
ugh.
turns.
I love that
believe you
shit.
have already endured
Love
the
that shit.
wasteland
If
wrought
anybody
by
is trying to
his
give me
terrible
anything for my birthday,
selfish decision.
White Tiger is
Kane's
what it's
very
called. That's
existence is a
right.
cancer
She
upon this
did
world.
mention that.
As long
White
as he
Tiger.
lives,
I gotta look that one
all
up
of
because it's
Nosgoth
nice. I
is
like
in
it.
peril. You
White
may
Tiger
never
is pretty
again
legit.
be human, Raziel. But you can re-embrace the essence of your
Turn
humanity
this-
and the nobility of your Sarafan heritage. Go to him, Raziel, and end this. But first, you will need to find your way out of the stronghold, and in this, I'm afraid I cannot
That's
help
better.
you. My soldiers will not understand your appearance
I
here.
wish somewhere
They will try
sold
to
green
kill
crack
you.
flour. Oh my
You
god,
needn't
dude. At this
fear
rate,
them,
I would buy it off the
course.
street.
They're no match for you.
If
Try to
that's
keep
all I could get it in,
casualties to a minimum.
I would do it.
But
As long as it was from somebody I
do
knew
what you
or
have
somebody
to
I
do.
could trust.
All great movements require a few martyrs.
Alone now, I surveyed my surroundings and noticed a second time-streaming chamber. Its entrance identical to the first, but with one distinction. That crystal was significant, but how? I have not yet discovered.
Alright. Now that cutscene's finally over. Yeah, there's some slight... Oh, you really can't see it at all on the stream. That's funny as hell. There we go. I had to move the mouse over to the other monitor because it was starting to, the mouse was starting to move around on the fucking game screen. I was like, nope, can't have that shit. All right, so we're definitely grabbing shit off the walls. This becomes a thing later, but it's related to the Soul Reaver, which we actually don't have access to because Mobius has a staff that usually affects vampires. But since the that's gonna be a problem. There's a hotkey that I need to turn off. Anyway, I'm gonna impale this asshole. Oh god, it paused. Is Steam running? I think it is actually. It's funny. It just does back cracks and stuff. I want to close that then. Okay. Bear with me a second, folks. Having issues setting up the emulator. Oh yeah, that's right. The Steam and the emulator don't get along very well. I may have to go in my task manager. Give me just like half a second. Alright, guys. It took a minute, but I was just fiddling. Oh no. Alright, cool. Make sure the game audio didn't go out. What, the look on my face? I was like, oh god. It's all good on our end, sweet. Let's see here. The music and the background goes very well together. I'm glad you feel that way, actually. Because, fuck. Oh no! No! I don't want to try to open up the door, it's locked. They put a gate over it. There we go. Hang on a second. There we go. Keep that over there. Let's see here. 40k stuff. Begin mostly working, precursor, but yeah. Oh, okay. Excellent. I'll dive into it. Probably show my dad since when he gets back from Arizona. And he is back. Oh, cool. Nice. I'm gonna try to see about getting a Siege of Terror audiobook. Nice. All good on our end. Also, so I decided to play Azure Dreams. And fuck, it's rough. Azure Dreams? Which one's that? Basically an old school roguelike for PS1. Before roguelikes were really a thing, but you're a monster tamer and you're trying to get on top of a tower. Oh, that sounds cool. I could definitely appreciate PS1 era games. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I love PS1, PS2 era games, man. I guess I'll run around with the sword. It's not my favorite weapon, but I'll use it. Yeah, PS1, PS2 era, like, is solid. Hell yeah. I was never able to beat it as a kid because it's hard. Yo, those are the best type of games to go back and play as an adult and beat the dog shit out of them.
To arms! Prepare.
You ain't gonna have arms when I'm done with you, bitch. Fucking launch people. Combat in this game is so awkward, but it works. Mouse keeps ending up over here. Keep it over here. Try to, at least. Oh. R1 switches my mouse over. Okay. Hang on a minute. I gotta tinker with the hotkeys. Because some of the hotkeys are really goofy. What command would that be, though? Sorry, I'm like bug fixing this shit on the fly, so I do apologize. What command would cause it? See what your favorite weapon is in this game. I honestly like the pole arms / like spears, but that's just because they have more reach, though. What command would it be? switch over. Cycle aspect ratio? I don't know. Why would that even be a command anyway? R1 is switching. Yeah, it's taking my mouse and moving it over to my second monitor where all my OBS and shit is. And for some reason there's different. Alright, so I just figured it out. So long story short, basically a lot of these controls are messing with my computer side of things. So now small monitor? Small motor, okay. I could read. Okay, so it's switching it to Alt. So what is Alt tied to? Because then I can change what Alt is tied to besides the button itself on the controller. I just gotta figure out what command it's tied to. Where is it? Connected to tab? Hang on a second. Keyboard Alt. Okay. Let's see what the fuck this is. Keyboard Shift F3. Maybe I just fixed the problem. Alright. Well, here, let me go ahead and do that with all of them then. Hang on a minute. Go back into my controller. Because I just autoed it, so who's to know what actually is there? Okay, so we already did R1. So we'll do R2. Our face buttons. Oh, this thing again. Hey Chubb, how do we get this to go away? Hang on a second. Oh, it blocks that whole part of the screen off. I hate that thing. I was having issues with that going away. Oh, man. How do you make it go away? Or how did you get it to go away on one of the times? I'll just try it and work from there. Think you closed the emulator? Oh crap. Okay, well, I guess that's one way of doing it. Save state for resume? Yes. Oh no. Is Steam still open? I don't think so. It's not on my task manager. Can I move it? No. Bottom right corner. Discord. Oh, it is still on. Oh, you fuckhead. Not you, Steam. You sneaky shit. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Load state. Yes, sir, because we pick it up right where the fuck we left off. Here, we'll just go back to automatic mapping. PS4 controller. There we go. R1's not doing anything goofy, so it remembered me. That should fix it. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, okay. So my other favorite weapon in this game is the last weapon you get, which is the Soul Reaver itself. The physical Soul Reaver. Spoiler alert. But this game's like 20 years old, so I'm sure it's fine. Make sure to completely exit Steam before using that emulator. Oh, hell yeah, man. That's just so weird because I thought I closed it, but I guess Steam's just stubborn. It's like, no, you need me. No, I don't. The Steam version of this game is ass. That's why I'm having to emulate it. I own the game. I paid for the game. It's just unfortunately Steam doesn't support some of the games that they have. So I'm forced to do this.
Throughout the stronghold, I discovered evidence of my former nobility and my life as a Sarafan priest. This was the heritage so foully stolen from me when Cain raided my sacred crypt and defiled me.
Steam trolls sometimes. I feel like it really do. Sorry, I said all that kind of loud because I wanted anybody, any potential snitches out there. They got something they want to say, you know. Chop his fucking head off. We were talking about you're playing this on a PS2? I mean, I do own it on PS2. This shit looks like the HD version of the first game, right? It really does. I just gotta remember which way. Okay, so the gate's shut there, so that means I have to go this way. Graphics are great for its time, right? Like, yeah, I really do appreciate how this game looks. Okay. And I'm really glad that you guys feel that way too. Cause I was thinking, Chubb and I were bouncing ideas last night. Oh wait, I do have to go that way. Around doing a potential 24-hour stream, and for 24 hours, for that 24 hours, I was going to stream the Legacy of Kain games, just starting from the first one and going from there. PS1 and PS2 are really set the standard for graphics for main gen consoles. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Yep, you can phase through gates.
Away from the
You know what's really
influence of
cool?
Mobius's cursed
What is that?
staff,
What's that
I
new?
could
What's that
feel
new
the
game that
strength of
just
the
came
Soul
out?
Reaver slowly returning. If that orb was as debilitating to vampires as it was to the blade,
Like Fallen
it gave
Heroes or
Mobius
some
a
shit like
powerful
that. That new
advantage
game
over
that
his
just came
enemies.
out. The new old game
I
that they just
finally
redid.
understood how Mobius's crusade
100%
could
agree with
decimate
you.
the
So
vampires
HD
so
version is first.
successfully.
Oh hell yeah, man!
If he could immobilize his enemies,
This
they were
game
at his mercy.
was to me.
Why, I wondered, would the staff
It was like-
have any effect on the Reaver?
This game had the same impact that going from Metal Gear Solid to Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty. Here, ho. I kind of miss combat from the first one. Damn, bro, you can't even hit her out of that? She's a fucking beast. See, that's why I like Polar. Cause I just sit there and fucking smack you upside the head with him. And like, to be honest, you don't even use the Soul Reaver that much. Like,
As
I don't use it
neared
that much during the game.
stronghold's inner sanctum, a strange
Because
sensation
they changed the way the Soul Reaver
an
works in this
indescribable
game.
feeling of displacement.
And,
a
you'll
sense of
find out why.
vertigo,
There's a lore
as
reason.
reality itself appeared to warp and bend around me. The disturbance seemed to emanate from the sanctuary's furthest chapel. As I cautiously approached, the sense of dislocation intensified with each step. So this was the tomb of the beloved King William the Just, beatified here as the martyr and catalyst of Mobius's crusade. I was reminded of Cain's journey as a fledgling vampire, how Mobius coerced him to travel back in history and assassinate William, thus igniting a genocidal hatred of vampires among the citizens of Nosgoth. And here I discovered the source of the displacement. The Soul Reaver itself, laid out like a holy
See,
relic.
the leap from SNES
Apparently
to
in the battle
Genesis
between William and
to from
I
the
had not
SNES
thought
Genesis
such a
to
thing was
N64 PS1
Until, of course,
were graphically
Cain
such a
shattered
leap,
the blade
and
against
then
me
from PS1 to
and tried to
PS2
strike
was
me
even more
down.
of a significant leap. Like,
Thus, the captive
I could be
spirit
wrong, but
inhabiting the
they
Reaver
released a
was
version
released,
of 1, 2,
and
and 3
binding
on, or
itself to
MGS 1,
me
2, and 3 on Xbox now. They
became
sure
my
did. This
symbiotic
shit does have
weapon.
that. Okay. All right, Soviet. So you do understand
so
what
the
I'm
Reaver met its
talking about
former
then?
self,
Yeah, man.
still
Yeah,
imprisoned in its
it has that
corporeal
same
shell.
feel. Like, God, you know,
watched,
it's really like to the next
as the
level.
wraith
Like,
blade uncoiled itself
to
and
an already
snaked
great
down
game.
the length of the
Like,
physical blade,
holy shit.
embracing its twin, its mirror self.
See how clean the fucking
Reaver's
Soul Reaver
long-dormant
sword
spirit
looks in this
was
game?
now
Like,
fully
bro.
aroused, and for
Such
the
an
first
upgrade.
time, I felt the true presence of this other entity.
Raziel
Willful, ravenous,
looks
and
pretty
deranged
fucking
from
sweet too.
thousands of years of imprisonment. The Reaver was now in command, and I, now merely its helpless host, felt my soul being leached to restore the blade. But the Reaver knew better than to destroy its host, and just as I neared the brink of oblivion, the blade released its hold on me. As I recovered, I realized we were now bound together in a fragile alliance.
It looks so fucking
The
cool like
Reaver
that. I
no
wish you could
longer
fucking
merely
bring
my
that.
symbiotic weapon, but a sentient parasite competing for control.
I want to get a replica of that sword.
What have
It's
you done to me, Mobius?
honestly one of my favorites, like
Is this
fantasy
your
swords
trap?
ever, like in any form of media.
How mine? Don't forget it was
Coming back
Cain
in
who
the mid
led you here,
2000s
not
watching
I.
this, right?
While you curse me,
Yes,
the
sir.
only soul in Nosgoth ready to guide and assist you, Cain laughs at our folly and revels in your dismay.
These blades, now coiled in sinister embrace, have inspired terror in the hearts of creatures far more durable than you,
Someone
old
needs
man.
a couple of cheeseburgers.
Bound together as they are,
What's up,
I can
waifu? How you
only
doing?
imagine what they could do to your soul's fragile shell.
Raziel, I beg you to stay your hand. This was none of my doing. I have sought only to aid
How are
you
you
in your
doing?
righteous quest.
Why, you're trembling, Mobius. Has your confidence abandoned you? You seem to have made a fatal error by leaving your precious staff behind. Is that where all your courage comes from?
Listen to me, Raziel. You don't know what you're doing.
Talks so
I
much
have
shit to
taken an
Mobius, and it's not the
enormous
first
risk by
time he's
appearing
gotten
here before you, so
chopped by that
defenseless,
particular sword
yet
itself.
eager
Kane
to
actually
prove my
uses
good
that
intentions.
in
If there's
Blood
anything
Omen to
left
kill
of the Seraphim in
Mobius
you,
with.
you won't do this. While you threaten me, your true enemy eludes you.
Don't concern yourself with Cain, old man. He'll join you in hell soon enough. As you said, death comes for us all.
Yes, the wheel of fate demands it.
What did you say?
The wheel of fate. The inexorable cycle of death and rebirth to which all men are compelled. We serve the same God, Raziel. To strike me down would be striking God's own attendant. And I don't believe even you would take that risk.
I tire of your games, Mobius. Now that I know you fear me, I needn't concern myself with you. Cain is waiting for me.
Go then,
Throw the
Raziel.
sword like it's a piece of
Seek Cain
junk.
out and destroy him in the name
Do
of
it,
the
strike
one
him
God
down,
we both
right?
serve.
Lies,
You
all
who were
lies,
once a
Mobius, that's
Seraphim
right.
priest, murdered,
It is.
profaned, destroyed, and reborn again from his mercy. You are now most powerfully equipped to be his agent, his instrument of restoration and retribution.
My own vengeance is motivation enough.
By my soul, you almost had me, my little blue assassin. But that'll be the one and only chance you get. I assure you of that.
Locks the door
I could
behind
now
him, then
summon the
teleports
blade at
away.
will,
This man was
regardless of my
terrified.
strength. But once summoned,
Bro,
the
what the
blade's
fuck,
ravenous
right?
appetite could not be contained. It
So he
devoured the
thinks,
souls
yeah.
of its victims, and if I allowed it to become
okay.
over-aroused, the
Cain
Reaver
killing
would
him
now
is a
turn
fixed
its
point in
hunger
time, so-
on me.
And we all know Kane's no stranger to just off the motherfuckers when he sees fit. There we go. Okay, so you double tap
So
circle to
this
make
was the
the Reaver
legendary
manifest.
Janos Ordrin, reputed to have been the most ancient and diabolical vampire to have ever existed. According to folklore, he lived high in the cliffs of Nosgoth's northern mountains and preyed mercilessly on the defenseless villages below. His reign of terror ended when the Sarafan finally hunted him down and tore his throbbing heart from his still-living body. This relic came to be known as the Heart of Darkness, and was supposedly imbued with the power to restore vampiric unlife.
It'd be cool to have
The Sarafan therefore
as a
guarded
poster
it
or a
carefully,
tapestry, right? The
lest
fucking
heart fall into
talking
the
about the
hands
stained
of their
glass.
enemies. But I wondered,
It's not
could
the only
Janos
thing
Ordrin
throbbing on
truly
his
have
body.
been as monstrous as depicted here?
Yes, sir.
Or was this merely artistic
Oh
license by
my.
the Sarafan, who sought to lionize themselves by demonizing their darkest enemy?
Alright. So yeah, in this game, you don't have to be at full health to have the Reaver out like you had to be in the first game. But now, when you start killing things with the Soul Reaver, it starts absorbing the souls you kill, and it doesn't go into actually Raziel himself. So you have to be careful when you use it. And if you, like, there's a gauge that you're gonna see, like, that'll fill up around my life bar there that you see in the right-hand corner. I can show you too. Yeah, we'll fight this guy real quick. Alright, so you see that little bar that's filling up around my life bar there? If that goes all the way around and like turns red, the Soul Reaver starts draining life from Raziel, and that would kill me. So I have to be careful when using it. I usually don't use it at all. I just fucking piece these motherfuckers up with my mitts. Boom, boom. Get fucking wrecked, bitch. See, I just fucking slap him up, bro. I don't need no fucking weapon. I got hands, baby. Left the fucking house with my most deadly weapons. See? But I bust out the sword too. And and these are actually humans I'm fighting. They're not even vampires, where that's all you fought in the original Soul Reaver was just fucking vampires, and that was it. And you have to kill vampires in a very specific way, or in a few specific ways, otherwise they'll just keep coming back to life. Like, you can't just beat these guys to death like I am with this guy. You have to, like, see, he'll just drop dead if I don't do anything, and his soul comes out. If this was a vampire, he would just regenerate, and then I would have to actually go and impale him with a spear or something, or like throw him in the water, or throw him in sunlight, or catch him on fire. There's like, you know, the stage hazards where you can throw motherfuckers on shit, and like a spike on a wall, and, you know, impale them and they die. It's pretty fucking cool. It's fucking real brutal, and I love it. I have to go. Is there somebody else there? Oh, there is somebody there. Oh, shit. Chop that bitch's head off. Put that down. No, I don't want that. How do I throw shit? There you go. Give me this. There we go. More reach. We like reach. Hell yeah, thanks for promoting the YouTube channel, my dude, and the Discord. Hell yeah, if you want to get involved in the community, you want to hear about more stuff that we're doing, definitely working on posting more on there. That's the one I'm most active on, besides my own, like, private stuff. So I would say if you want to keep on... Rest in peace, Reach. What happened to Reach? Did they, like, take down the servers or some shit? Let me make sure I'm going the right way before I just start running off random fucking places. So happens when you play video games high, kids. Okay, so when you're in the spirit world, you don't have to worry too much about the Reaver trying to eat you, basically, because it's the only thing you're allowed to use when you're here. Oh wait, I'm going backwards. That's how I got in here. It's through here. And you still need to be at full health in the spectral realm in order to actually rematerialize in the material world. Alright, so that means I gotta go this way. And you can't have any of your stuff with you when you're in the material, or when you're shifting from the material world to the spirit world. So yeah, I just leave my weapons there, and I come back for them later. Okay, so that means that this way. Does that bar still apply to this realm? Thankfully, no. Well, not in the spectral realm anyway. In the material world, yeah. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. And against certain enemies, it's kind of worth to have the Reaver out because it does do more damage.
Strange how my history came full circle.
Oh yeah.
This chapel, I realized, was a memorial to my former Sarafan brethren and myself.
Yeah, you get to see what all the bosses from the first Soul Reaver game looked like before they got turned into vampires and then mutated.
By Cain when he imposed his gift on our noble corpses. For the first time, I beheld the image of my Sarafan self, memorialized here among my fallen comrades. tortured me to see how noble and pure I had been, and what a vile phantasm I had become. And a profound sense of injury, of loss and betrayal welled up in me, so overwhelming I could barely contain it. All I wanted at this moment was to find Cain and destroy him.
Oh, excuse me. There we go. Get my spear. So yeah, I'll go around and show them all off. So this is inverted controls on the first person mode is done. Alright, so yeah, that's Duma. Kind of cool, they gave him like a demon stand looking thing in the background. He liked to wear the color purple, apparently. He was a Prince fan. There's Zephon. Zephon was like the spider looking one. In Soul Reaver 1. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Okay, so yeah, Duma was that one where I had to lure him out into that furnace and then burn him, basically. Let's see, this is Melchiah. This was the first boss in Soul Reaver 1. That's the one where you drop the fucking meat grinder on top of him. That was pretty cool. That's the guy you get to phase through walls and shit. Rahab. Yeah, he rocks like a trident type thing. That's the one who could swim. That's the vampire guy that could swim. That's kind of cool. They gave him like an aquamarine looking color. And that's Terrell. Terrell actually was not in Soul Reaver 1, but his grave was there when you originally discover, you know, the Tomb of the Seraphim and all that stuff. This place. And, well, what's weird is they gave Raziel a statue. They didn't give him like a you know, cool painting like that, which I would have liked to have seen a cool painting, but hey, you know, whatever. It's because he was the best of the best, so they gave him a statue instead of a painting. Can he have both? I don't know, I'm greedy. Just don't half-ass it, man. Give it the whole ass. Am I going backwards again? I do that a lot. I sure am. I get turned around in this place real easy. A lot of the walls look very samey. I should have noticed the weapons on the ground earlier. Alright. It's actually over here, I think. I don't need to deal with you again. I'm good. I'll be alright. Thanks, though. Just gonna go up these stairs. If you want to come up and get this smoke, that's fine, but I'm not gonna chase you. This weapon's kind of cool because it's got like an axe on the front and it's a spear. It's fucking sick. Yo, we hydrating and smoking? Shit. Alright, I'm gonna do that backwards though. I'm gonna smoke first and then I'm gonna have some drink. We smoking, yeah. Very similar to my Astaroth axe. Yeah, you got that Soul Calibur 2 on your mind, huh? Well, this Friday, I'm thinking wifey and I were talking about going back to Neon Dreams. So, and they're open till midnight. So, if you guys are free, it's like $15 for unlimited gameplay. And trust me, I played for about 7.5 hours. Like, your boy went back to the grind. Like, I didn't even hesitate. It was just whoosh, in there. So we're gonna own that cabinet. Let me find out how much they want for it first. Feel I need to log in and grab my title belt. Shit, bro, your shit hasn't moved. But if you're trying to run some sets, you already know I'm down, bro. We're gonna scare all the randoms. Like we used to. See, Adro and I play on a level that's apart from other people. Like, it's not casual. It's extremely competitive. Like, high. I can't say extremely competitive. High level. We play at a higher level than most. Relive the glory from BGL. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, and them sticks are so crispy.
In its
So
former
crispy,
glory.
bro. It looks so.
The
It
land
plays a lot like how it
overflowed
used
with
to.
abundant life and vitality. And I knew with certainty then that the world I had left behind was nothing more than the corpse
step back
of Nosgoth. a
when everyone
lifeless
else runs
husk
away.
bled
Yep.
dry
Oh,
by
that's
the
exactly what I
corruption of
did too,
Cain's
man.
parasitic empire.
I played to the point where
This
everyone
was the
kind of
fragile
dipped out.
world Cain sacrificed to preserve his own petty life and ambition, heedless of the profound cost.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot some other people
The
some
sight only
messages
deepened
as
my
well and be like,
resolve.
yo,
I sensed that
trying
the
to come
pillars lay to the
through, like,
northwest. If Cain
trying
truly
to
waited
smash
to
some
confront me
buttons.
there, I would not disappoint him.
I'll help revive the Soul Calibur 2 scene. That would be a fucking dream come true. You got me fucked up, bro. I already got somebody else from Tampa that wants to get involved. You guys turning into Gary Bobby Ferguson? I don't know who that is. I feel so uncultured. Bro, if Tong can do that with Marvel 3, I definitely, you could definitely do that if you have the players. Hey, man, I'm strongly considering it. You know, I need the thing
As
about
I
building a
passed this
community though
arcane
is
landmark,
I just gotta
a wisp
get
of
my
the
people
Reaver's
in there.
energy
I already
was
know
drawn to the
Adro.
ring, illuminating it. This created a beacon of sorts in the spirit world. If ever I found myself depleted in the spectral realm and my soul tossed on the ethereal winds, these beacons would draw me back to safety and restore me.
Oh, there we go. I close Friday, but if it's close, I'd be down to check it out Friday. Yeah, man. Yeah, they're open till midnight, bro, on Fridays. So if you can make it, even if it's just for a couple hours, man, you'll definitely get your money's worth. Because that's what we
These
used to spend at
ancient
Beach
obelisks
Gameland in
were
a single night.
mysteriously
I'd go in there
attuned
with
to my
20 bucks.
spiritual essence.
I'd be throwing it
By
right on my
simply
card
touching
because I
the
already
symbol,
know I'm gonna
I could
be
safely
either playing
preserve
Soul
an imprint of my
Calibur
soul,
or
and
fucking
thus
in the
create a
groove, which they don't
milestone to
have.
which
They
I
have some
could
rhythm
return
games, but
when
they don't have
weary,
Dance Dance
and
Revolution
from
or
which I could
in the
resume
groove.
my
But
journey.
I mean, they're open to suggestions. You just gotta talk to them. And everyone there that works there is really cool. Like I met the owner a few times. He's really, really cool. One of the owners that I met actually, I met both of them, but the one that came up and because when I logged into my profile on there, my old Beach Gameland profile, I did pop off like pretty hard. Like, I've made a spectacle of myself. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But of course, you know, I just...
While I
How
had
often
only
is that
just
ever gonna
escaped
happen
the
to me
stronghold,
again, you know?
I sensed that
Where
in
is this
time
place?
my journey would
It's
return
in
me full
Largo.
circle to this
It's
place.
called Neon
Infiltrating
Dreams
the fortress,
Arcade.
however, would be no
You
small
should check them
feat.
out. They're on
The
Google.
balcony that had provided my escape was
They're
now well beyond
off
my
of
reach,
Bryan
leaving
Dairy and
this massive
66th Street
gateway as the only
here in
means of
Largo.
entry. The gates were sealed,
Really, really, really
but like the
fucking
time
cool
streaming
establishment.
chamber I had seen
Honestly,
earlier,
if I
their
could quit my
operation
job
was
to work
undoubtedly
there,
linked to
I
that
would.
odd crystal
But I
mounted
feel like
above the entrance.
maybe starting that Soul Calibur 2 scene would be a good way to do it. They're already doing tournaments there. Like, they're already doing Street Fighter 6 tournaments. So, I'm pretty sure we can get them to host a Soul Calibur tournament if we get the people. Like, how many times do we ever get to do arcade tournaments anymore, you know? Like, let's... Bro, if they need someone to run Smash, they do have Smash setups there, so I think you should go and talk to them. Because I know you know how to run events and shit like that. Like, yo, we could really make this a whole ass thing. You know? If I can make Soul Calibur become a thing, you can run Smash. You know? I don't know who they got on right now, but I mean, if they don't have anybody... And I know you'd be able to kill it, bro, if you were willing to do something over there. I don't even know if Tom knows about this place yet. I feel like I've seen the owner before, but I don't remember where. I thought I may have seen him at CEO, but I don't know. Like, it's my first time actually meeting, well, one of the owners, Dallas. I keep forgetting there's the other guy, Cody. I didn't get to see Cody much because he was behind the desk most of the time. Get fucking murdered, bitch. Oh yeah, they also announced TNS. It'll be in Orlando. Yeah, this place called Neon. Yeah, it's called Neon Dreams Arcade. Maybe I can actually... Let me see if I can pull them up on Google real fast. Yeah, like this is their Instagram page. Let's see, like they have a cosplayer discount where if you show up in cosplay, you get like $1 off. So people just show up. I can't really log in or anything like this, but yeah, this place is pretty cool. That's where all the fucking arcade, like all the fighting games and shit are at. That's them painting everything. But yeah, I might actually want to go to that TNS that's in Orlando. Like, why not? If as long as I got people, I might just go and say fuck it. But yeah, man. Let's see. There's their actual website. Okay, yeah, here we go. Here we go. This is their actual website. I'm sure they don't mind a free plug. These guys are cool as fuck. But yeah, they got all these fucking rhythm games and shit. Orlando is so much better. Fuck Daytona. Yo, actually... Soviet, did you hear? Oh, wait. I'll have to text you about this. I can't let this go. Good catch, wife. I'll text him. He's allowed to... I'll text him. I'm not going to say it online, but I'll say it privately. Okay. But yeah. Yeah. If you guys are ever in the neighborhood, y'all should go check them out. But yeah, Soviet, I shot you a message on Facebook. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. We can't talk about that. We'll have to stay. That has to stay a private conversation for now, per the head cheese. I can't drop no names. CEO Taku, baby, you just had to be there. Legendary if true. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk. I'll talk to you more about it after the stream. I'll fill you in on what else I may know to fill in any gaps, but yeah. Oh man. Yep, just running along in the countryside with my trusty spear, and there's dog enemies now, and they're really fucking annoying. That's why I like using pole arms. That way I can just keep all that bullshit away. They just stay right over there, bro. But yeah, random vampires getting skewered on the side there. Poor fuckers. This music is fucking legit, by the way. Hey, thanks, man. Get the shit out of here. There we go. Dogs are so squishy, but goddamn are they annoying. These guys are a little obnoxious. They're paper, bro. They get bodied easy. Like those drums. There's some Blue Man Group pipes. Yeah, man. This shit sounds mad cool. Or pan flute. I don't know. I'm high, dude. Hey, man. I'm just glad that you're appreciating the music, my man. Like when they say this is a vampire fucking extermination, bro, they ain't playing. I think I gotta go this way. Yep. It's wild that I'm fucking playing this game, man. I haven't played this game in so long. Ooh. He tried to jump. He tried to jump. You poor fuck. Oh god. Oh god. Well, I fell, so I can't say much either. Never mind. Just go ahead and put my foot in my mouth here. Okay, we're going this way. I fucking fell like an asshole. It's funny. Can I have my spear back? Thanks. Like, can I have my bowl back?
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Cain's derelict empire.
Yeah.
They seemed to retain much of their former humanity.
God,
In this era,
spike through the face.
vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply ruthless persecution.
Died. I'm like, why can't I lock onto him? Like, oh, it's because he's dead, Randall. Stop it. Oh, excuse you. Excuse you. Excuse you. No. Don't be charge moves. Just gonna keep hitting this button until you're dead. Thank you. Good night. Oh, I gotta hold it. I was like, get this fucking door out of my way. I'm gonna open this bitch all the way
Pillars
up.
of Nosgoth, pristine, whole, and uncorrupted. I had never beheld them in this undefiled
Pretty
state.
sick, actually.
Yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there,
I'm gonna let
waiting
this
at the
cutscene
very
rock while I
heart of
go
the pillars, was the canker that was
refill my water.
destined to destroy them.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Cain, though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Cain. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Cain? Now, turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Cain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen.
Raziel's like, I want that smoke, bro.
This is the sublime moment of our
Oh, I got
undoing,
smoke.
Raziel.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
The ineffable fulcrum
Speaking of
upon which
smoke.
swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed.
Bro, this
In
dude
this
got a
instant,
vocabulary of a
Arya,
thesaurus.
the Guardian's
Yes,
guardian, is
spitting
murdered by
straight
dark
from
forces
Webster's.
bent on
Hell
overthrowing
yeah.
the pillars. Her spirit is
Bro.
just now tearing free, lost in
Modern,
the ether,
I
trying
consider
to
this
find its
modern
way
Shakespeare,
here.
man. This
You've
shit is
already
just...
seen how she comes to
Oh,
hold
the
these
voice
pillars.
acting.
Bound here by
fucking
your
sublime,
refusal
bro.
to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as balance guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the guardian nut raptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery,
You're
Nut
for real. Don't even
Raptor
think modern
plunges
gaming
into a
has
madness
dialogue
which
as good as this.
overflows and infects all of the guardians.
A lot of
who are
imitators.
symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice.
It
What
is
makes
pretty
you
Shakespearean,
exempt?
like Hamlet,
You are
right?
merely the last
It
man
really is,
standing.
man.
Why condemn me for
The
simply
story's so
carrying out
good.
what
That's
you
why I'm
hadn't
not
the
like,
courage to do yourself?
I could
Let's
watch
drop
this
the
all
moral
day.
posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it. There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me?
Stories
Do
from
it
older games
honestly.
generally were better because they had to be.
30 years hence.
Was no man, we'll patch it later.
I am
Well,
presented
that and
with
it was
a
smaller
dilemma.
budgets and less
Let's call
restraints,
it a two-sided coin.
less corporate.
If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore.
Take your nasal
the
spray,
pillars.
forehead.
If the last surviving
Hey, how
vampire
you doing,
moves
Violet?
forth, this would mean the annihilation of our species.
Yep, people
Mobius
actually had to
made
try,
sure of
yeah.
that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I
don't
refuse
know,
the
remember? What is
sacrifice
the reason?
and thus
Yeah.
doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree then that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you
Like
make
PS3,
my case for me.
360 was
To
the
end
last
this
time I
stalemate,
felt
you
really
must
put any
die
effort
so
into
that
games.
new
I could
guardians
agree
can
with
be
that.
born.
Pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Cain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret hidden in your very presence here.
After that, so
it's a
much feels
secret
like a
you have to
copy and
discover
paste
for
BS, or
yourself.
is good. Or
Unearth
it's
your
just good because
destiny,
it's a sequel
Raziel.
remake and there's nothing good that's
It's
new.
all
PS2
laid
era
out
started
for
off
you
rough.
here.
Launch
You
games
said
were
it
Call of
yourself,
Duty, but
Cain.
they improved so fast.
There are
Oh
only
yeah,
two
man.
sides to your coin.
They didn't know what they had in their
Apparently,
hands,
sir.
bro. Like,
But
certain
suppose you
studios
throw a coin enough
waited.
times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
Oh yeah, it's like an iconic flipping. His whole thing is flipping a coin. Like basically, he's like, instead of an outcome being heads or tails, if you flip a coin on enough time, it lands on its edge. Meaning, there's always try to get a third option out of it. Basically, he said the line right. Yes. Such an iconic line. You know, when I heard that as a kid, I never thought I thought it was a good line, but I didn't know it
what
became
impulse stayed my hand. Why I had so willingly allowed Cain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Cain after he had valued me so little. And yet, I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn. But if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
It's because you want to smooch him, Raziel, right? Big fat smooch. See, in this game, they kind of they actually decided to throw you a bone and give you that hint there, meaning you had to use this thing, switch to the spirit world. And honestly, you know, that's mighty nice of them, because that would have sucked. But yeah, Violet, how you doing tonight? What you getting into? I'm high as fuck and I'm playing one of my favorite games from my favorite series of games. I'm doing great. Yo, what's the plan? I'm playing Soul Reaver 2. Actually, my little icon guy for my channel is Raziel. It's just a little portrait of Raziel, basically. I might turn it into an emote and get a different logo later on down the road, because I still want to use it regardless.
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
Yeah. So these are like checkpoints, so you want to make sure you pay these a visit. Because if you die, you can come back over there. But yeah, somebody's watching me with his little fucking spirit birds. It's whatever. I'm just gonna keep going.
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own,
let y'all know
and bearing this
I'm getting to stream
unique key.
this game for y'all's entertainment, and you guys are liking it. This is cool stuff.
And so it was with a sense of
Getting to
gravity
experience
and
this.
trepidation
Boy,
that I unsealed that ancient door,
he looks familiar. Yep.
crossed the threshold.
One thing I do miss from the original Soul Reaver was Soul Reaver 1 had dash attacks. This game, when you're auto-logged, that was weird. I thought I saw something go past. It was like a light or something. Oh, it's the light from the screen. It's reflecting off of here. Okay. Light scared me. Yo, this white tiger is badass though. Like, I need to get some more. Fucking piecing them up, bro. I don't give a fuck about my health, bro. I'll beat your ass. And I'm not using the Soul Reaver because fuck that shit. I don't think it's worth it, personally. In most cases, it's not worth it. Eventually, I will bust it out if I want to do some extra damage. But against those guys, you have to hit them like 5 times and they die. I'll be alright.
As I entered the chamber, I sensed that it had been sealed for hundreds, perhaps thousands of years. And while this room was clearly built when the pillars were erected, I knew that no human hand could have shaped this place, and that perhaps it had never been seen by human eyes. The surrounding murals depicted a winged race, their features so like my own, but beautiful, where mine were grotesque, and angelic, while mine were demonic. I tried to decipher these images. A great war, but with combatants like none I had ever seen. The pillars, raised by this winged race, who thus defeated their adversaries. The winged beings again, writhing in agony, apparently afflicted with the same bloodthirst I had so recently suffered. And throughout the chamber, inscribed everywhere, images of the Reaver itself. Was this what Cain had urged me to discover? I wondered.
Lies, Raziel.
Rest in peace,
Do
Tony
not
J.
be deceived.
Ah, my ancient benefactor. And I dared to hope we had parted ways forever. The silence was refreshing, but it lasted. No doubt you have a conveniently inexpressible reason for your presence here.
Do not be insolent, Raziel. I am eternally present here and everywhere, now and always. I am the still center of the turning wheel, the hub of this world's destiny.
That's the guy who revived Raziel. He's a giant
But
fucking
perhaps
squid.
not so omnipotent as you'd have me believe. Your hold on me appears to be tenuous. I no longer seem to need you. Yet I'm guessing you still need me.
This impudence is unworthy of you, Raziel. Do not forget that you have a task to fulfill here. You are indebted to me.
Indebted? You would have me show gratitude for a gift I didn't ask to be bestowed. Do you forget that you forced me to inhabit this vile carcass?
I restored you to yourself, Raziel. It was Cain who destroyed you. The very enemy you've just let slip through your grasp. Do not fail me, my servant.
I serve no one. Not you, not Cain, and not your lackey Mobius.
Mobius is my good servant. I have many.
And if I tell Mobius that he's worshipping a giant squid, do you think his faith will falter?
You have grown willful, Raziel. But beware. To embrace a serpent is to invite poison into your heart. Cain is a sinuous beast. He will seduce and deceive you. You pride yourself on your free will, yet you let that degenerate deter your resolve.
I harbor
that's some
no
hearty
illusions
snark,
about his
right?
integrity, nor anyone else's. In fact, I'm
Just
the
like how
second
snarky he
manipulation
gets
on
in
all
this game. He
sides.
went from being like, I just want to
Yes.
kill Cain to, well, you know what, fuck everybody.
These are the fathomless truths,
But again, like he
Raziel.
said, he didn't ask to
The
be
agony
alive.
of birth
You
and
wonder why
death
he's in a
and
bad
rebirth.
mood?
This is the wheel of fate, the purifying cycle which sustains
I'd
all
be kind of
life.
snarky too, shit.
Vampires are an
Should've just left me
abomination,
alone,
a
bro.
plague which leeches this land of its spiritual strength. They obstruct the flow of life and death. Their souls
Yo,
stagnate
okay,
in their
so I
wretched
want to make a
corpses.
proxy eventually,
But the
a magic
wheel
card
must
proxy,
turn.
where I
Death
have
is
like
inexorable and cannot be denied.
do like alternate
Your
art for Edgar
destiny
Markov
is
and have it be
irresistible, Raziel.
Cain,
You are my
and then do an
soul
alternate
reaver,
art
the scourge of the
for
vampires,
Soren
reaper
Markov
of their
and have it be
apostate
Raziel.
souls.
It makes sense, right?
Remain
Sort of
steadfast.
ish, you know.
End the vampire's parasitic
Soren's a
curse
planeswalker,
and restore Nosgoth.
That'd be sick, right?
Cain's
I feel like that'd be
blood
cool as fuck too,
belongs
man.
on your hands.
Thank you.
Cain indeed
I just need
deserves
to
to
get
die
Photoshopped.
for
I could
condemning
probably
me
do it
to
on
this
my own.
repugnant form. But if and when I kill him, it will be for me alone to decide.
Cain destroyed you without a flicker of remorse. He tore the soul from your noble corpse. And after you had served him faithfully for 1,000 years, he discarded you in the abyss on a jealous whim. Remember your rage, Raziel. Let it guide your hand.
Don't tell me what to do with my hands, bitch. Be right back. Alright, yeah, no worries. Now we actually have to go down here. After talking all that shit, we do have to actually go down here. What's up, dude? Yeah, it's just a giant squid guy, you know.
Do not fail me.
Don't worry about what I'm doing, bro. If I had a digestive tract, I would just take a shit right here. Yeah. Here now. What's cool is eventually you drain all this water out and you have to actually get back the other way. So this is like the easy way of getting through this way. I think you come back at a different time period. It's all drained. Okay, just making sure I'm doing all of this. It's a good thing Razio doesn't have to worry about drowning. Okay. Hey, I made it. I'm in the swamp.
I surfaced into a very different landscape. The daylight barely penetrated the dense canopy of this forest. Here I discovered an ancient ruin, unmistakably one of Mobius's time-streaming chambers, but long ago sealed and abandoned to the encroaching swamp. I didn't currently possess the means to break this seal, but I thought in time that I might.
This swamp sucks ass. Oh yeah, Razio gets a projectile. If you guys don't remember, that's what you get from the first one. He does it for free, just random force push. So bitch. I wonder if it does enough damage to like actually like kill him. This is funny. Charging it doesn't really give it more damage or anything. pushes you. Alright, so... They gave me some time to get from over here. Oh god, that dude's trying to fucking make me piece all the way out, bro. Like, fuck you, bro. Shit, yeah. Not so tough now that you don't have your phone with you, huh? That's how it goes. Okay. Well, that's that area. Oh man, this sucks. Because you got... So basically, this is how you move in swamps in this game. Fucking awful. So you'll catch me doing shit like this. Because it gets you in and out of there way faster. Y'all don't need to see me or sit here and watch me slog through this fucking swamp like that. Yeah, that's obnoxious. Did I miss a save point back here? I may have. I know there's a save point in this swamp. Froggies. Everything on this side, I believe. Yeah, it's just the time thing. Yeah, I think that's further up. Like, it's here, but I'm getting ahead of myself. That's what happens when you get old, kids. You start remembering shit in the wrong order. Alright. There we go. Fuck out of here. Let me open this door. Bam! Just kicks it down. Oh, hey. What's up, buddy? I won't teleport like that.
My lurking observer was exposed. The creature vanished when he realized he was discovered, but I caught a glimpse of him, and his features were distinctive enough. This was the vampire Vorador, the monstrous assassin depicted in the stronghold. Strange that a creature brazen enough to assault the circle single-handedly would avoid confronting me. Very well. If Vorador would not come to me, I would go to him. But first, I needed to find some means of reaching that terrace.
It's gonna be a while before you get up there. New enemies. I must be going the right way. Come here, bitch. Shit. Whoa. Excuse me, madam. Am I a joke to you? Hello? Here, Hope. Hey, get down here a little. Nope. Nope. I'm not gonna let you do your stupid good card attack. Try that somewhere else. I imagine that banner we're seeing has something to do with our friends that we keep running into around here. Oh, here he comes indeed. Yes, sir. We are on our way. Sometimes I just I won't finish that combo because the second hit smacks him really far away. I'm like, well, fuck that. I just want to abuse the damage or the range of that first hit, because you could just sit there and smack them with it a bunch of times and they can't touch you. That's why pole arms are so good in this. Like, it's ridiculous. At least in my opinion. Yeah, man. I'm glad you guys are liking the game. Honestly, this is one of, it's part of my favorite game series. One of my favorites of all time, honestly. Right, you got it. Go. Yeah, you're dead.
Over there! Face my blade!
Oh. Bitch. Bitch. Come on. He's like, I'll abuse range too. Like, no. It's my job. You get a different job.
There appeared to be a passage here, leading northward into the mountains. The opening, however, was obstructed and too high for me to reach. Perhaps later I would find the means to bypass these obstacles.
Oh, my man's got some sway on him, huh? Here, hang on. Nope. Too high, my dude. I don't believe in that here. Nope. Hey, look, we're climbing on walls and shit. Oh, but yeah, Adro, what you're talking about, yeah, I'm down for getting some edibles and stuff. There's a bar around there. I don't drink anymore, but like, I don't drink like that anymore, but if you wanna have a couple drinks, go for it, man. I'll just get stupid stoned. Slap some buttons. I know, you had to give it up because of stomach issues, I understand. But yeah, man, hey, I'm not here to stop you from having a good time. You want to get sloshed, go for it, my dude. I know if you were making my drinks, it'd be a little different,
nowhere to be seen.
I also have to drive.
But I found these ruins even more intriguing. I recognized these arcane symbols from the chamber beneath the pillars, and realized that this shrine, too, was sealed to all but the bearer of the Reaver.
My health hadn't improved. The way it had alcohol was the next thing I'd have to give up. Nah, I'd get up. I feel that, man. Liquid, obviously. I keep it in check. There you go. Hey, as long as you don't, as long as you're not going overboard. Like, if I do have a drink nowadays, it's one drink, and that's my tolerance is so low now, that's all I'll need. Got a zombie guy. Excuse me, sir. Yeah, you're dead. That shit. Your soul. Yes. Oh, here. So, I take a shield. I don't use it as a weapon. I just use it to open this door. Shit, I'm jealous. I miss going one drink in cheap. Hell yeah, bro. I'm a cheap date. So that's why I don't like these guys anyway. First off, they're hostile towards you. Second off, they also eat the souls that are around. So in order for you to have any kind of health, you gotta do something about them. Come here, bitch. Everybody just... You have to watch out sometimes, because when you kill them all and they're in their little, like, ghost form, sometimes they can absorb each other. And then... Which are, like, basically they can bring themselves back to life by absorbing their friends. These hoes ain't loyal. Smash over $5. Now that's beyond a dream, right? That's probably all it would take me too. $5. About $5 worth of liquid. So it's funny, in Defiance, you can actually climb on walls in the spirit world. It's kind of weird. So many of these guys just keep showing up. Yeah, they're just respawning. Look up. Oh yeah, here, with me. Checkpoint. Blood Omen 2 is my favorite entry in the series. Well, good news. I got that downloaded too. That's next. Can we play it once a year with no issues for fun? Hell yeah, man. I think I just gotta... Yeah, Blood Omen 2 is pretty good. I like that one. It definitely has a completely different vibe. Because you're playing as Cain and not Raziel, so you're not hell-bent on revenge. More like just trying to build your empire kind of shit. Get this. Oh no. Yeah, got you, bitch. Oh shit. Get that away. come to you. I'll pass. Maybe I'll stupid dog. See, that's why I killed him first. They're obnoxious. There we go. We're gonna get him. Okay. Perfect. Alright. I'm actually gonna go ahead and save and stop. It's getting late for me, so I gotta get ready for bed. But thank you to everyone who came out tonight. I really do appreciate it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and call it for now. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing, but I know we'll be doing it, and you know when we'll be doing it. So let's see. See who's available for a raid. Good night, waifu. Thank you all for coming out. Really, really, really appreciate it. This was a better turnout than I was hoping. Like, we had a fucking nice turnout tonight. Thank you guys. Really appreciate all the support. Like, holy shit, man. Well, let's see who's doing stuff. Oh, here we go. Y'all like some Marvel Spider-Man 2? Looks like Jax just started streaming, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can raid him real quick. But yeah. Y'all have a good night. We're gonna probably get on, I'm hoping around like 8:30, but we'll see. Gotta cook dinner and stuff, you know. So here we go. So yeah, he's playing Marvel Spider-Man 2, which apparently is a really good game. I'm sure Soviet MK would appreciate that one. That's going to be a really nice one. But yeah, I hope y'all have a fantastic night. Y'all have been fantastic. I really do appreciate all the support. Shout outs to everybody who's been rooting for me recently. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.